Hello everyone, welcome back and good morning. It is day 9 of 30. So find a little bit of space to move and let's get started. So let's begin today in our comfy seat. We will be doing our breath of fire. We're gonna do 2 rounds today of 50 breath each. So I will count for you. However it's gonna go, it's gonna go. Just encouraging the exhales through the nose and maybe feeling your belly kind of squeeze in with each powerful breath of fire, each powerful exhale. So find your comfortable seat, however you wanna sit. Let your eyes close, and you can begin whenever you would like to begin. Letting go of the first set. Taking a moment just to observe the energy starting to flow throughout your body. We will be doing our second set. And whenever you are ready to begin, you can begin. Let it go. Bring a little bit more length into your spine. And a moment just to observe. And slowly start to open your eyes, just looking down in front of you. And when you feel ready to move into tabletop, you can find your way onto your hands and knees. Your hips might want to go for a little sway side to side. When you're ready, let an inhale drop your belly, lift your chest, your chin, and exhale to slowly round. Inhale, drop your belly down, arch your back. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Let an inhale bring you back down. One more time. Lift the chest. Exhale, round it out. Using an inhale to come back to a long flat spine, tucking your toes and lifting your knees into your downward facing dog. Take a moment here. You might pedal your feet a few times. Bend and straighten through the knees. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. And then use an inhale to look forwards. As you exhale, walk up to the top of your mat. Once you get there, inhale for a half lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Use an inhale to come all the way up to standing, reaching up. And exhale, lowering your arms down to your sides, maybe adding a shoulder roll in. So we're just gonna stay standing here for a moment. You might lift your left heel up. My feet are nice and close together, but you can have your feet hip-width apart perhaps. Lift the left heel, bend that left knee a little bit. Bring your hands to your hips, some length into your spine. And then we're just gonna turn our chest towards the left side for a nice little twist. Maybe you can feel your core wake up a little bit. And then use an inhale to come back facing forward. Let your left heel come down and your right one can lift. Lengthen the spine. Turn your chest towards the right side. Maybe feel your core turn on. And then let an inhale bring you back facing forwards. Drop your heel down. Maybe a little shake through the legs. Another shoulder roll if you want one. And then inhale to reach up. Exhale, slowly starting to fold forwards. Inhale into a half lift. And then exhale, fold. We're going to pause in our forward fold. Again, you can have your feet as wide as you want them. Your arms can dangle. You could hold your elbows. And allow your body to sway if it likes to sway. Breathe. Maybe gazing towards your knees. Maybe you're comfortable with your eyes closed. If you're holding onto your elbows, or to release your hands back down, bend your knees more. And then inhale into a half lift. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, folding to plant your hands, and you can step your feet back into downward facing dog. You might start to bring your feet together. If you want to lift your right foot up, you can do what you'd like in your three-legged dog, or you can join me with your right toe maybe on the back of the left heel, and then trying to encourage that left heel down towards your mat. Maybe you can keep your left heel as close to the ground as it is and start to lift your right foot without moving your left one. Just see how high the right foot wants to lift. Slowly bringing your right foot back down. Maybe your big toe can find that left heel again. And then gently plant your right foot next to your left one. Take an inhale. Start to lift your left foot up. Maybe starting with the big toe on the back of the heel, just to encourage it down. Really pressing into that right foot, getting warmer through your shoulders. You can stay here. You can start to lift that left foot too. Keep your right one where it is. Slowly lift the left just as high as it wants to go. Gently starting to bring it back down. Maybe the big toe is on the back of the heel again. And then slowly planting that left foot next to the right one. Use an inhale to look forwards and exhale. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Once you get there, inhale into a half lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale until you find your way all the way up to standing, reaching up. Exhale, letting your arms fall to your sides. Awesome, you guys. A shoulder roll if you want one. We're going to start to bend our left knee again, keeping the heel lifted, perhaps the foot planted. We're going to take our little twist. Turn your chest to the left a little. Give your tummy a little bit of a squeeze. And then we're gonna turn to face forwards again. Maybe we will try to tip forwards here. So it might get a little wobbly. I've got my feet together, but you could have your feet hip width apart. Maybe that left heel can stay lifted. Maybe you come maybe halfway. Maybe you're able to give your knee a little bit of a hug, a little tap of your nose. And then just start to find your way back up. Bring your heel down, lift the right one up, lengthen the spine, take your little baby twist towards the right side. It's more about waking up the core than really twisting. Nice, you guys. Come back to face forwards. Keep that right heel lifted, maybe, and start to tip and gracefully lower yourself down. Maybe just a little bit, maybe all the way to maybe hug the leg. Tap your nose on your knee. And then slowly finding your way back up, lower your heel down. Give your legs a little shake if you want. Roll your shoulders back. And then inhale as you reach up. Exhale, folding forwards. Inhale, find a half lift. Exhale, fold, plant your hands, step back and into your downward facing dog. Pushing into your hands. Stay for an inhale, and then as you exhale, lower your knees into your tabletop. Take a sway of your hips side to side if you'd like. And then we're going to do our twist, turning the chest to the left side. You can stay on both of your knees, or you can extend your left leg back behind you. So you might leave your right hand under your shoulder. You might start to turn and open your chest towards the left side. Push into your left foot, find your balance. Maybe the left hand doesn't leave. Maybe it finds your hip. Maybe more balance than a twist. Bring your left hand back down. If you did, lift it up, slide your left knee in, send your right leg back behind you. Use it as a kickstand. A little bit of balance, a little bit of twist, starting to turn the chest towards the right side. Take your time. Push into your right foot if you extended the leg. Maybe your hand finds your hip. Maybe you slowly turn and open a little bit more. Finding your way back. Back onto your hands, back onto your knees. Take a little sway of your hips side to side. Reaching your arms out forwards in front of you for your puppy dog. Taking an inhale with the chest lifted and an exhale to lower the chest down. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, melt it down. Inhale to rise. Exhale to melt it down. Let an inhale lift your chest again. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, back into your tabletop. Let's do one more tabletop twist, maybe more of a twist this time. We'll extend our right leg this time and still turn the chest to the left. So maybe feel more of a twist with the right leg back, maybe a little bit more balanced. Maybe you're looking up, maybe you're reaching up this time. Stay for an inhale. Let the exhale bring you back. Slide your knee in. Send your left leg out. Slowly turning your chest to the right. Twisting, breathing, maybe reaching up, maybe looking up. One more inhale, and then let the exhale bring you back all the way down. Find your tabletop. Maybe take a sway of your hips side to side. We're going to sit back on our heels, or if you could stand on your knees if you'd rather be lifted up. But if you're sitting back on your heels, that's good too. We're just going to reach our arms out in front, turn our thumbs to point down. Cross your right hand over the left one, interlace your fingers, bring your palms together. From here, you might start to sweep the arms up. Maybe give your head a little bit of a hug with your arms. Bring some length into your spine. Slowly letting your arms fall back down. You can let your hands go. Take your left hand over the right one. Interlace the fingers, palms together, and then maybe starting to sweep the arms up. See if your head can fit between them. See if you can give your head a hug with your arms. Who would have thought we could give our head a hug? Slowly starting to bring your arms back down in front of you, and then you can let your hands go. Maybe a little bit of a shake through the wrists, maybe even a couple wrist circles if you'd like. You can find your way into some wide knees, big toes together, sending the hips back towards your heels. Maybe keeping your chest lifted, maybe adding a gentle sway up the upper body side to side. So you can stay here. You could sit back on your heels. Maybe this time we will try to float our knees. Find a little bit of balance on the tops of the feet. Keep the knees wide if you can, or as wide as they were when you started. Maybe feel the ankles. Maybe your hands are behind you, beside you. And then just start to bring your knees back down. If you did lift them up, reach your arms out in front and find your child's pose. Resting your forehead. Let your belly soften. Close your eyes. Just notice how you're feeling. You can let your next inhale lift you, your forehead, your chest, your hips, tabletop, and then eventually finding a comfortable seat. Maybe bringing your hands together in front of your heart. Awesome practice, you guys. What better way to start the day? I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, whatever comes your way. I know that you've got it. I look forward to seeing you back here again tomorrow. Until then, namaste.